you told us to grab a heavy coat this morning
Yes.
because it was going to be a bit chilly.
It is going to be a cold one out there. Not only are temperatures cold, but that wind. When you
Yes.
add in that wind, it's just kind of a cutting wind. So not only maybe a coat, maybe a windbreaker too.
Okay,
That's
we'll
maybe
do
what
that.
you need for today. Here's what I'm tracking for your Monday. A cold start for sure, blustery out there, and a possible flurry overnight tonight. So I know everyone's ears just perked up. You're coming and running to the TV thinking, are we going to have school closed today? Nope, no school closures. And don't worry about wiping out the bread and milk in the grocery store. This is not going to be that type of event overnight tonight, but it will turn very cold tomorrow. Check out this fabulous sunrise this morning. What a gorgeous start to the day. We are getting a first look at that sun peeking over the horizon live from our Storm Track Tower Cam high top Red Mountain. 42 degrees currently in the Magic City, but when you add in that west wind at about 6 miles per hour, it feels more like 38 degrees outside. This is why you need the coats. Breaking down your day, we're looking at 36 this morning at around 7 a.m. You may be thinking, well, it's 42 now. How is it getting colder? Well, temperatures are actually going to fall just a bit before we have that sunshine to really heat us up today, but it's not going to heat us up all that much. Temperatures by noon at 46 and by 5 p.m. at 43. Here's a look at where we're starting out, and most places are actually in the 30s. There's only a couple of 40s like Birmingham and Coleman, both at 42 and 41 respectively. 38 now in Jasper and in Tuscaloosa. Peach Country is at the freezing mark of 32 degrees with 35 in Anniston, Oxford at this hour. Here's the setup. Low pressure system sitting to our north. We have this cold front that's draped through the midsection of the nation. That's kind of acting as a fence, trapping a lot of this very cold air. But out ahead of this low, some bands of moisture are developing. Well, where those bands of moisture develop and where that cold air races in, some of that moisture could be falling in the form of rain early on and then slowly changing over to snow later in the day. We are picking up on some moisture this morning. Coleman to Gadsden, seeing some light rain. This is probably falling in the form of some very heavy drizzle or very light rain right now. There is some changeover right along that Georgia-Alabama state line, but I think some of that's melting before it actually hits Earth's surface. So I don't foresee us seeing much in terms of flurries this morning. But as we roll through the day, again, we're going to notice these bands of moisture. And I use the word moisture specifically because it could be in the liquid state of rain, or we could be seeing some snow. Most of the wet weather I think we see in central Alabama during the daylight hours will be rainfall. And then that could be changing over to snow after the sun sets tonight. The air mass will be cold enough to support that, but the coverage is going to be very limited. Again, this is not going to be a widespread snow event, and not everyone's going to see the white stuff falling through the sky. Looking through your day tomorrow morning through Tuesday afternoon, just a couple of remaining bands will be pushing out of here. So you could foresee maybe a couple of flurries. If you don't see some later tonight, maybe you could be lucky and see some tomorrow. 46 for your high today, but when you add in those winds, 10 to 20 miles per hour, will feel more like the 30s all day. Upper 20s overnight tonight, and the next few days are going to remain awfully cold after that cold front sweeps through the state. Not only does it bring us a chance of a flurry overnight tonight, but it will also bring us a bunch of very cold air. 37 for your high Tuesday. Wednesday's at 39, and temperatures actually staying unseasonably cool all the way through the weekend. And that is a look at your Storm Track 7-day forecast.